Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one and expecting our second one in November. And on here we do all things cashless budgeting. I am going to say this. Don't get sick of me, y'all. While I am up to it, I'm trying to get all of my videos done. So y'all are going to see almost like back to back videos until I get all caught up and settled back into my budget. So I hope you guys are enjoying all of the videos. Today we are going to be stuffing some extra money because me personally had a three paycheck month. And so I had some extra money to put into our household savings. So we're actually going to be putting aside, you guys, $1,800. So let me show you guys how I got that money divvied up. Okay. So we're going to first start in here. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I apologize in advance if y'all hear me belch or yawn because those seem to be my greatest symptoms right now. So we're going to first start off with entertainment here, and entertainment is getting $100. We started on a new one because we finished the last one. So this is a row of 50. So we're going to be coloring in this, and it is nice to see entertainment have some money in there because before I get too big, I want to be able to do just a few things with baby girl. One of them is potentially taking her to the zoo, and then another one, the museum. So I wanted to make sure that we had some money in here to be able to do that. And then June is going to be Father's Day. I think I'll take my husband out to eat. So just wanted to make sure there's money in there because I do not want to be going over budget. That is the last thing we need right now. For health, we are going to be putting $300 in here, you guys, and we are going to be finishing out this savings challenge. We'll be using a lot of this. I want to say in my regular sinking funds, cashless envelope sinking funds, I talked about me just paying off what I owed for this baby's birth, and it was like $587. So I went ahead and charged it to my card because right now on our household card, we do have 0% interest until February. And so I figured, let me just go ahead and take care of it. I'm already saving. And then as the money builds, I'll just go ahead and pay for it. So we are currently at $812.96, but I have been going to several doctors and things like that. So those need to be also paid for too. And then we're going to keep on consistently heavily funding this health binder to get it back up. All right, next is going to be our maintenance. So we're going to first start off with our car maintenance. And this is just for all of the things. We're putting in $20. So this is like if we needed tires or something like that. Me getting my car cleaned, car registration, just things like that for now. And so that is $20 here. So we are slowly making way or do with that. We are not, oh no, actually we are putting some money into pet. We're putting $10 in there. So we are going to color in this little chain here. So we are at $195 for, it used to be pets, but one of our bearded dragons passed away last year. So we're down to one. But yeah, next is going to be home maintenance, and we are actually not putting anything in here. Next is going to be emergency fund because we are just wanting to build this up, you guys. We're putting in 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, perfect. So we are building up our emergency fund, and I'm so glad to just see where it is. It may not be everything we need, but it's definitely a great start. And we're going to continue to make sure we're building this. And I think I'll get to be able to reach our new goal, which is to at least get to 3,000 by the end of the year. We are currently at $2,227.66. So we are definitely on our way. Oh, y'all, I'm out of breath. Whew. Okay, so that's it for this binder here. And let me get a drink. Whew. Y'all, this baby makes me drink like I've never had anything to drink before. Okay, so now we're going to go into what I call like our future binder. And we are going to go to baby because we're currently saving for baby. And I just know this off the top of my head, but we're putting $105 into here. So this is fully funded. Whoop, whoop. Or not fully funded, but completed. And we are at $420. We're going to continue to save. I forgot our goal, but I think our goal is about $1,700 to $1,800 to save for baby. Just based on the things that we are going to need. And so we're just going to continue to save for baby. Next is going to be home, and I know this one too. That is getting $45, and this is just going to be for house projects in the future. Excuse me, we're at $295, so that's replacing the roof, completing the backyard, and just any other fun stuff that we need to do. Now we're gonna go over to our insurance. Car insurance, y'all, is gonna get some money. It's gonna get a $401. And I think I needed 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And let me get this, because 13 times 30 is $390. Okay, yeah. So I just had some extra monies, extra $11 that's just going into the account. And this will bring me to $1,280. I want to say I spent $1,274 in January for my car insurance for 6 months. So I'm hoping that maybe it went down, which is almost like a pipe dream at this point, or it stayed the same at here and didn't go up drastically, because then we'll have some serious problems. I will save some few dollars just to give it a nice buffer, maybe get it right at 13. But yeah, I want to just start saving for January's. So we're almost done with just this savings challenge here. $90 more, but we are looking good, looking good, looking good. So, and I'm happy with this car insurance because I'm actually finishing it a lot earlier. Normally, I am finishing it right when the money is due. So that makes me feel good. And then we have taxes, and we're putting $40 into taxes. This is to build a buffer in our escrow and to cover our tax payment if we save any money on our taxes. What I mean by that is we have just like a, what is it called? It's like a lawyer that will like protest your taxes for you. And if they win and get you to pay less taxes, you pay a small fee for it. So this is also there to cover that as well too. And we're actually at $300. So if and when our taxes were protested and we saved money, we would at least have enough money to cover whatever the fee would be. Next, y'all, is going to be Let's do maternity leave out of this binder here. So we are saving up a few dollars in maternity leave. So I called it maternity leave, but it's also like to build our buffer back in our household account, since we used half of our 1 month ahead in our checking account to cover our overage for our escrow. So what the monies combined will bring us back to where we need to, and then some to cover, quote unquote, our maternity leave. It'll be pretty much just maybe like a half to a month of money that won't go into the account from me, like right at the end of my leave. And so I just want to make sure that we have money in there. We're putting $80 in here, and it's actually going to finish this out. Okay, I see you, girl. Finishing these savings challenges here. So that is done. And I'm actually going to leave this out because this is going to be going somewhere else. So that is taken care of. So let me put this off to the side. So far we have $285 in here. Put that off to the side. Let's go to subscriptions here, where we're also working on some things. So we have back to school. Comment in the comments down below if y'all have went to try and go buy something like toward, let's just say, the last week in May, maybe the beginning of June, and the prices just look a little off to you. Because what in the world? We're putting $120 into back to school. But y'all, these prices are getting out of hand. The economy is doing all of the things. I mean, I know things were bad before, but geesh. And I was looking for a bathing suit, y'all, because we got baby girl a little, we were originally going to go and buy this big slide thing, pool thing. And then I decided like, hey, we need to cut back on spending, be more mindful. So we just went with something that was like $60. And I was like, I need a bathing suit because the one that I have it's not going to work now that I'm pregnant. And y'all, I was online trying to do like just a delivery from like Target, Walmart type scenario. And I was seeing bathing suits for $100. Now, who is paying $100 for a bathing suit? Because what in the world? And anything else that they may potentially have, they only had extra smalls, no other size. And I was like, oh, we have finally arrived at this, huh? Because that is crazy. So we have $470 in back to school. So the reason I asked that is because technically, pretty much as we're doing this, it's June. And depending on where you are, most people start back to school shopping like end of July, beginning of August. In Texas, school starts like the second week in August. So you're probably going to be looking at July. And it's like really going to be scoping out for these deals. Now, baby girl back to school is complete, or this challenges. Now, baby girl isn't necessarily like in school, but I use this time for back to school to stock up on like crayons and coloring paper and glue and all of those things to do activities at home with her, buy new clothing that she may need for the remainder of the year, pay tuition, and all of those things. And it is wild. It is wild. For Christmas, I think we're putting some money in here. We're putting $65. So we're going to mark that out. HOA is going to get, $50? Yeah. So we're going to color in this. And then now that some of these challenges did we really complete much of anything? Well, we completed our car insurance. I could focus on some of these other challenges that we need to save up for. And now we're at $257 for our HOA. Love Every. And y'all stay tuned for my closeout for May, because I just added all of the money. I do need to go back and pay out whatever needs to be paid out. So whatever you see right now may not actually be the ending balances to some of these sinking funds. We are going to be putting $240 into here. Now, no, this is not the amount that is on here, but I just told myself when I was pre-planning, go ahead and just get this Love Everything paid in full, or have the money in full and just get it out the way, because it looks like they did a little bit of a price increase and never sent an email, because before it used to be like $129.60, and this last one that we got was like $140 and some change. And so that's like about $11 difference, but it would have been nice to know. So then I needed to save up even a few more dollars than I originally did. And I was like, I don't know why, but it was kind of just getting on my nerves. So I was like, let me just finish this and be done with it, and I don't have to worry about it again until next year. Because I think next year will be the last year of subscriptions. And the perfect thing about this is that I have kept all of the ones that we've gotten thus far. So this new baby will have toys as well too. So although I'm making the investment now, it's definitely paying off, because I don't have to do this again. And then this will just be like one less thing that I have to save for in the future. So this is done. And technically, Love Every is now fully funded. So that's good. And I don't have to worry about it. Let's put this back here. We're just out here finishing challenges. And then I think that's it. Yeah. So the good thing is that Sam's is fully funded. My Walmart Plus is fully funded. Now Love Every is fully funded. Technically, our school, back to school is almost fully funded, because once I put $30 in here, it will be at what I projected I needed, which was $500. So when I get there, it'll be considered fully funded, but we are going to be saving a lot more, because now that we're having baby, I'll need to pay another tuition in like February, March-ish, when it's time for them to go to school. And then come August, we will kind of start all over again, but I'll only have to do it like once, all at one time. So yeah, that's where we are with that. And then y'all, the last few dollars that we have is going to go to our miscellaneous account. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do in this account, because there's just so much going on in my head, and I'm trying to contain it all. So first things first is, I told y'all that this maternity leave was going to move somewhere, and I'm actually putting it into here. And actually what I want to do with that, we're going to put this little sticky note on here, is we'll come back to this. I have $114 that needs to go in here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is, we are going to go over here to this $50 challenge, and we are going to do a scratch off. So let's see if we could scratch off here. I want to do the scratch off first. I probably have a coin in my wallet. Let's see. Oh, here goes one over here actually, y'all. I wanted to do this first so that I knew how much money. So we'll do one here, and then let's do this one down here. Oh, look at that. $5. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, I'll have to clean this up afterwards. So $15 here, and we'll need to do a countdown. Okay, so we'll do 531. Deposit, and it's going to be $15. And we're at 15. Okay. And this money is actually going to go to variable spending. This is going to help build up what is already not in the account, plus add on for when I start maternity leave, just to have a nice chunk of money in our spending account to be able to go and grocery shop, extra grocery shop and things like that while I'm not able to move around. I'm going to take this off because, like I said, I think I'm going to use these 3 challenges for that. So that's what that is. Whew. Okay, so we did 15 there. And then I don't know if I want to keep this as daycare. I'm going to leave that there for now, y'all. So we have $99 left. And let's do this. So we'll come back to here. We're going to add some more money into our maternity. And I think that I would like to do y'all, I'm thinking. We're going to do 28 and 21. Okay, yeah. And that gives us that 9. So we're going to color in, oops, wrong thing. We're going to color in this here. And this 21 here. So what is that? 49. Because this is also important, and I do want to focus on the savings that we have is going to the most important things. So this was 49. So that leaves me with 250. So 285 plus 49 is 334. So we are looking good here, y'all. Looking good. So we had 50 left. And what's in here? Y'all, I want a new dishwasher. And yes, it is a want, but we need a new dishwasher. We do. And what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to just do this whole thing and put the last $50 in here. I'm hoping that, I don't know, because the goal is to save $600 with these prices going up. I don't even know if that's going to cover the one that I want anymore because I had already priced it out. But maybe by like Christmas, I'll be able to get this new thing, this new dishwasher. But we'll see what happens. So we're finishing this and we're just going to go ahead and add this deposit. And we're doing 50. And so there's 50 in here. Okay. And so I'll need to add a new savings challenge in here because this one is now complete. All right, y'all. And that is it for my stuffing. I know it's been a long one. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next one.